Welcome to Farming Aid.
When people talk about chickens in America, the conversation usually stops at commercial layers or fast-growing meat birds. What rarely gets attention are the breeds quietly developed by American farmers who were solving real problems long before industrial poultry took over. Across different regions of the United States, chickens were shaped by climate, local markets, and everyday farm life. The result was a group of hardy, practical birds that carried the values of self-sufficiency, adaptability, and careful breeding. Many of these chickens never became famous, not because they lacked quality, but because they were replaced by high-output hybrids that fit factory systems better than family farms. This video explores America's hidden gems, 5 rare chicken breeds developed right here in the USA. These birds are more than just unusual or old-fashioned. They represent living history, genetic diversity, and a different way of thinking about food and farming. From cold hardy farmyard birds to dual-purpose breeds that once fed entire communities, each one has a story worth telling. As backyard poultry and small-scale farming make a comeback, these forgotten American breeds are proving that reliability, resilience, and character still matter. One of the most fascinating of these breeds is the Buckeye. Developed in Ohio in the late 1800s, the Buckeye stands out not only because it is an American creation, but because it was bred by a woman, Nettie Metcalf, at a time when that was far from common. She wanted a chicken that could handle harsh Midwestern winters, forage well, and provide both meat and eggs for farm families. The Buckeye's deep mahogany red color is often compared to the Buckeye tree nut, which is how it got its name. What really sets this breed apart is its pea comb, a feature more commonly seen in cold hardy Asian breeds, which helps prevent frostbite in freezing weather. Buckeyes are known for being calm, confident birds that excel at hunting mice and insects, making them practical partners on working farms. Despite all these strengths, they remain rare today, overshadowed by more commercial red breeds, even though few chickens represent American resilience as clearly as the Buckeye. Moving south, another hidden American treasure is the Delaware chicken. The Delaware was developed in the mid-20th century and was once a major player in the early broiler industry. This breed originated from careful crossings of barred Plymouth Rocks and New Hampshires, resulting in a fast-growing, efficient bird with white feathers accented by black barring on the neck and tail. For a brief time, the Delaware was the backbone of America's meat chicken production. Then industrial hybrids took over, pushing the breed into obscurity almost overnight. What remains today is a rare but incredibly useful dual-purpose bird. Delawares grow quickly, dress out well for the table, and still lay a respectable number of large brown eggs. They are calm, adaptable, and do well in confinement or on pasture. In many ways, the Delaware represents a fork in the road in American poultry history, a breed that could have remained dominant if industrial agriculture had taken a different path. Another uniquely American breed with a dramatic story is the Jersey Giant. Developed in New Jersey in the late 1800s, this breed was originally intended to replace turkeys as a premium meat bird. By crossing large Asian breeds like the Black Java with American stock, breeders created one of the largest chicken breeds in the world. Jersey Giants are slow to mature, but when they do, roosters can reach truly impressive sizes. Their calm and gentle temperament makes them surprisingly easy to manage despite their scale. While their growth rate eventually proved too slow for industrial meat production. Jersey Giants remain popular with heritage poultry keepers who value flavor, size, and presence. Seeing a mature Jersey Giant moving across a pasture feels like watching living history, a reminder of a time when American farmers prioritized quality and sustainability over speed. The Dominique chicken is often called America's first chicken breed, yet it remains strangely underappreciated. Developed long before formal breed standards existed, the Dominique was shaped by early settlers who needed a hardy, reliable bird that could thrive with minimal care. Its distinctive cuckoo or barred pattern provided natural camouflage from predators, while its rose comb helped it survive cold winters. Dominiques are excellent foragers, good layers of brown eggs, and known for their calm, steady temperament. In many ways, the Dominique was the original all-purpose farm chicken, supplying eggs, meat, and pest control for rural households across early America. As more specialized breeds gained popularity, the Dominique faded into the background, but its genetics and legacy still influence many modern chickens. Another rare American breed that deserves recognition is the Holland chicken. Developed in the 1930s in New Jersey, the Holland was created to meet a specific market demand for white eggs from a cold hardy bird. At the time, Mediterranean breeds like Leghorns dominated white egg production but struggled in colder climates. By crossing white Leghorns with heavier American breeds, breeders produced the Holland, a bird that laid white eggs reliably while also tolerating harsh winters. Hollands are solid, practical chickens with good body size and calm dispositions. They never achieved widespread popularity, largely because industrial farming soon favored specialized hybrids, but they remain a testament to American problem-solving and selective breeding. What ties all of these breeds together is not just their rarity, but the way they were developed with purpose. None of them were accidents. Each was shaped by farmers responding to real needs, whether that was cold resistance, meat production, egg color, or overall farm utility. These chickens were bred to work, not to win ribbons or fit into narrow production models. In today's world, where many people are returning to small-scale farming, backyard poultry, and sustainable food systems, these old American breeds feel more relevant than ever. Raising rare American chicken breeds is also about preservation. Every time a flock of Buckeyes, Delawares, Jersey Giants, Dominiques, or Hollands disappears, we lose genetic traits that cannot easily be recreated. These birds carry hardiness, disease resistance, and behavioral traits shaped by decades of real-world conditions. Industrial hybrids are incredibly efficient, but they are also genetically narrow. Heritage and rare breeds act as a genetic insurance policy, offering diversity that could be crucial in the face of changing climates and emerging diseases. There is also a cultural side to these chickens that should not be overlooked. They are living artifacts of American rural life. The Buckeye tells the story of Midwestern farms battling cold winters. The Delaware reflects the early days of the broiler industry and the shift toward industrial agriculture. The Jersey Giant speaks to ambition and experimentation, an attempt to rethink what a meat chicken could be. The Dominique connects us to colonial homesteads and self-sufficient households. The Holland shows how breeders adapted to consumer demand while respecting regional climates. Keeping these breeds alive is a way of honoring those stories. For modern poultry keepers, these breeds offer more than nostalgia. They tend to be hardy, adaptable, and forgiving, traits that matter far more on small farms than maximum output. Many are excellent foragers, reducing feed costs. Their temperaments are often calmer than high-production hybrids, making them easier to manage around families. While they may not lay quite as many eggs or grow quite as fast, what they offer instead is balance, resilience, and character. It is also worth noting that rare does not mean fragile. Many of these breeds are tough precisely because they were developed before modern medicine and controlled environments. They learned to survive with basic shelter, seasonal feed changes, and exposure to the elements. That toughness can be a real advantage for homesteaders who want low-input birds that still perform well. As interest in heritage livestock continues to grow, these American chicken breeds stand at a crossroads. They can either fade further into obscurity, known only to a handful of dedicated breeders, or they can find new life in backyards, homesteads, and small farms across the country. Awareness is the first step. By learning their names, understanding their history, and appreciating their value, more people can be encouraged to keep them, breed them responsibly, and pass them on to the next generation. America's rare chicken breeds are not just birds. They are stories with feathers. They remind us that agriculture was once local, adaptive, and deeply human. They show that progress does not always mean abandoning the past, and that sometimes the best solutions are already waiting in history. If you are looking for chickens with personality, purpose, and a genuine connection to American farming heritage, these hidden gems are well worth discovering. As we come to the end of this journey into America's hidden chicken breeds, one thing becomes clear. These birds are not rare because they failed. They are rare because farming changed. Each of these breeds was carefully developed to meet real needs like cold weather survival, steady egg production, quality meat, and the ability to thrive on small farms. They did exactly what they were bred to do, and in many ways, they still do. What pushed them to the margins was the rise of industrial systems that valued speed and uniformity over balance and resilience. Today, these American-developed chicken breeds matter more than ever. They carry genetics shaped by local conditions, strong foraging instincts, and temperaments suited for real farm life, not factory floors. By choosing to learn about them, raise them, or even just talk about them, we help keep an important part of agricultural history alive. These chickens remind us that progress does not always mean replacing the old with the new. Sometimes it means rediscovering what already works. If this video opened your eyes to a breed you had never heard of before, take a moment to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Supporting these hidden gems starts with awareness, and that starts with you.